Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Ashley. Hi, everybody. You okay? I don't know what's wrong with live lately, but the head count, it goes all the way up and then it goes all the way down. Makes no sense whatsoever. I don't even know who's here and who isn't, honestly. What's crazy, Crystal, is that I usually am so good at hiding. I put it on the story and on the news. Okay. I'm so good at like hiding how I feel in my face, but I think that this week it's like it's not working. I'm not able to deceive anybody. So you are 100% right. Ever since Wednesday, hey creationist, welcome. Ever since Wednesday, I've been so sad, like so depressed. It's so good to talk to you guys again, though. It's just that at this point, I really thought that by now I would have better news. I can be testing or starting some treatment or something, but so last that I came on here, I told you guys that I was approved for the care credit and that I was going to use it. And that was Tuesday night. So Wednesday, I called my fertility specialist, the clinic, and I was like, oh, you know what I did first? I called the surgical coordinator first so that I can set an appointment um to, you know, like do the surgery. So he only does surgeries on Mondays, and I was like, okay, I'm hoping that he has availability this Monday. And, it still gives a good amount of time before my menstrual cycle because I'm not like you can't get the surgery done on the week of your menstrual cycle or right before your menstrual cycle because apparently when they do that surgery, they have to monitor your bleeding. So, with that being said, I'm like, okay, I'll have enough time. Maybe I can get it on Monday. So I leave her a message and then I was like, let me just double check. Let me make sure that, they'll take the care credit. And I called them and they're like, no, we don't take care of it. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, this is what I have. Like, what? So long story short, that whole day I was calling my insurance. I was calling the nurse that's registered to me through my insurance. I was calling other fertility specialists because I wanted to see if I could see a different fertility specialist that would take the care credit and do the procedure. I spoke with my insurance and I can't see another fertility specialist because they have to be within a 60-mile radius, number one. Number two, they have to be a part of an excellence facility in order for my insurance to cover them. And I found other fertility specialists, but they're not covered under my insurance. So that's, obviously that's not going to work either. Um, so I kept hitting walls on Wednesday, like over and over and over. And I would literally hang up the phone. I would get bad news on the phone, hang up the phone, start crying. And then I would breathe and breathe and breathe. And then, I would think of another solution and I would try that solution. And then I would hit another wall and then I would cry and cry and cry, and then I would breathe again, regain my strength, and it was just like that all of Wednesday. Everything that could go wrong was going wrong for me on Wednesday, like everything. Nothing was going right. I got to a point on Wednesday, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, that I was so depressed that I was just thinking, like, I give up. Like, I'm never gonna have kids. This is never gonna happen. This is way too hard. I keep hitting all these walls and struggling, and it's just obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, and it's just never gonna give. And I felt really vulnerable and everything. And, I had to call, I have a counselor that I call through my insurance as well. She didn't answer the phone, but I called because I felt like I needed to speak to somebody. And then Um, I ended up calling, she referred me to a counselor, a therapist, that, would be able that they advised me to go see. So I made an appointment for Wednesday at 4, but even when I called there, the receptionist was just not inviting at all. It was another issue. It was like I tell you, Wednesday, it was just one thing after the other. And I was so depressed that when I finally called that therapist office and I was like, "Listen, I need to see somebody. Like, I really do." And she's like, "Oh, well, we don't do this, we don't do this, we don't deal with this, we don't deal with this." It wasn't like, "Oh, what are you coming in for?" Like, I would think that in that kind of work field that you would be very careful with the people that call because obviously they're going through something and they need a therapist slash counselor slash psychologist for, these type of things. So it was just like I'm telling you guys, it was one thing after the other. So then finally, I tried to see if my gynecologist, Dr. Jackson, who you guys know, I've been seeing, ever since I started this whole thing, ever since I moved to Florida, that's who I've been seeing. That's who gave me the Clomid. That's who was taking care of my pregnancy with Olivia. That's who did everything. I called to see if he can take care of the not take care, if he would be able to do the surgery, because he does take care credit. And, between Wednesday and today, well, what's today? Today's Thursday, so it wasn't Wednesday. But can you be quiet? I'm talking to them right now. Um, when did I have off? Yesterday? No, I worked yesterday. I had off Tuesday. Okay. So this all happened Tuesday, sorry, not yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So since Tuesday all the way till today, I've been trying to come up with different solutions, different things that I can do to try to help the situation. And so one of them, my last option was to see if my gynecologist, Dr. Jackson, would be able to do the surgery because he does laparoscopic surgeries. He looks to see if you have endometriosis and he removes it, stuff like that. So finally, I was talking to his scheduling coordinator and she finally got a message from him. He said that he didn't feel comfortable doing the surgery because the surgery was too complex because it would have to go into the fallopian tube and remove any type of adhesions that are there, and if that wasn't enough, then they would remove the whole thing. So this whole time from Tuesday till today, I feel like it's been a nightmare. I've been super sad. That's why, yes, I look like this. Just crying, crying, crying. And it's been really hard and stressful. So finally, Angel and I decided that we would start a GoFundMe because this is the only thing that's standing in our way from continuing our conceiving journey. Like, this is the only thing standing in the way. And I spoke to the nurse. Like I said, I have a registered nurse assigned to me through my insurance. And I spoke to that nurse, and I told her, I said, is this surgery even necessary? Because at this point, like, I just don't even want to get the surgery done. But what she explained to me is that it is necessary because if I were to conceive right now with any other treatment, conceiving right now wouldn't be a good idea because what's happening is that the adhesions that I have in the right fallopian tube has liquid, and that liquid is going into the uterus, and it's toxins, and it goes into the uterus, and it goes to the embryo, the potential embryo that's there, or the embryos that have been there. And what it's doing is causing me to miscarry. So it's the reason, it could be what she said, one of the biggest reasons why you're having all these miscarriages, and if you get pregnant, you could get another miscarriage, and it's all because of this right fallopian tube. So your chances of having a healthy pregnancy without doing the surgery is like slim to none. So, with that being said, I'm like, all right, so I need to get the surgery done. It's not an option. Like, it just has to be done. So I told her, I was like, I'm ready to just be put to sleep and get this procedure done and have them go in there and look around and see what else is going on. Because if there's more stuff going on, then just get it fixed right then and there. But at this point, guys, it's like, this is where we're at. And it's hard to put that, GoFundMe on there and to ask anybody for help because at the end of the day, it's not something that you're like super proud of, but it's the only option that we have right now. Like we just had a wedding and stuff like that, and it's just one hit after the other. So at this point, this is the only option that we have. Um, so That's why I put that up there, and that's why I wanted to come in here and update you guys and just, you know, um, let you guys know why that's there because I had told you guys that we were able to, get approved for the care credit, but that's that's not even gonna help anything at this point. I can't even use it because they don't take it. So it is what it is, I guess. Let me ask, I mean, let me see your comments now. I'm going to donate, just waiting for my hubby to get here with my card. It won't be much, but anything that I can contribute to, I'm going to. Oh, creationist, thank you so much. Hey, sorry you're having a hard time. Maria, thank you, Maria. Also, I shared your GoFundMe to my Facebook page and hope some of my good friends and family will donate. Hope you don't mind me sharing. No, I don't. I don't mind you guys sharing at all. And like I told you guys, like it says it on there too, and I put it on there. Any little bit does help. It's more than what we would be able to contribute ourselves. You know what I mean? So it's just so much, like I said, going on, and it makes this just is like literally like I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like I'm just wasting time. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. All because of this freaking surgery that I need to get done so that hopefully that way I won't miscarry another baby. So, yeah. Um Are your tubes blocked? No, Crystal. So what happened when the HSG test was done was that on the right side, my fallopian tube, it was like being stubborn for the dye to go through. Like I told you guys, they had to kind of rub on my pelvis on that side for it to go through because it wasn't wanting to. So once it did go through, the dye is supposed to disperse like everywhere um all over the screen. It's supposed to show that it went everywhere. That's usually how it works, and that's how you know that it's not blocked. But what it is that it's dilated. So that's what had me confused because I'm like, dilated means open, doesn't it? So it's really open, but because it struggled to go through, it has like some sticky stuff in there, and that's what they're showing, that's like that liquid that either goes out one way or it goes into the uterus, and it's basically killing the embryos because it's creating toxins, that liquid. So that's what's happening. So the doctor needs to go in there to either clear out everything, clean it really good, or he said if he just goes in there and he sees that it's worse than what he thought, then he's gonna remove it. And then the nurse, oh babe, you know what the nurse told me today? She said if they remove that tube, an IUI would give you less than a 15% chance of you conceiving. So you need to get IVF. So if they remove it, we would have to do IVF, which is what the doctor has said also. He said if I were to remove it, then we would just do IVF. And if they don't remove it and they're cleaning it, then that would, increase my chances of conceiving with a minimal invasive type of fertility treatment other than IVF and all that. Get down, Jax, you dirty. Sorry, guys, I lost connection. You guys good? Hello? You guys good? Hello? You guys good? Okay. I see that some of you are asking for the link. How do I write on here? It's not letting me. When I click on, oh my God, why I can't write? Is that like a thing now where they don't let you write anything? Yeah, can you? Angel's gonna go on the live right now on this live. He's gonna be like join and he'll write the link on here. So anyway, yeah, they when they do the procedure, they're gonna put dye again, and he's gonna see exactly where like it's getting stuck or where there's a problem. And by him going in there, he's gonna see everything. He'll be able to see my uterus, he'll be able to see the uterine wall, he'll be able to see like if I have endometriosis too, because that's the only way you can tell. Like he'll be able to see so many things. So I don't know, but now I know that it's necessary because the RN told me that it's necessary, but it's just we're stuck. We're stuck right now. Just great. We're stuck. Um, so I don't know. All right, let me read your comments. Okay. Yeah, you get ads. Hi, Misty. Can can you put your GoFundMe link messages? I don't have any social media, so I won't be able to access the link anywhere. I can put it in the description box of this. Okay, it didn't. It's not letting you. Mm, I'll put it in the description box when I finish this video. I can do that. Um, no, it's not on there. Oh, Maria, that's crazy. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh no, that's horrible. My tubes were blocked and they unblocked it now. Now I am 3 months pregnant. That's crazy. That's awesome. See, that's the thing is I have no doubt in my mind. Obviously there's the worry, but I have no doubt in my mind that after the surgery, I'll be good. Like once they fix the problem, I'll be good. Like whether we're gonna do IVF or whatever, like I feel like I'll be good. But it's like dealing with all the struggles and the obstacles of going through all of this is what makes me want to A, give up, and B, it makes me feel like it's just never gonna happen. Like it's taking forever, you know? Thank you, creationist. I really appreciate your help. Yeah, it's not letting anybody put a link in here and I can't It's not letting me type on here for some reason. It says top chat. No, live chat. No. It's not like letting me type anything. I don't know. YouTube is always changing something. You know, stop. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on. Thank you. It was 4 weeks ago. I don't know if you saw it on the news or in the paper, but it was a homeless woman that was found in one of. No, I'm one of them. One of their sisters died. I didn't hear of that, but that's insane. Thank you, Missy. I will put it in the description once done with this video. Misty, it's also on my Instagram page. It's in the it's in my profile on the Instagram page, and I put a post as well. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on. You know, I started talking about this a year ago, and I can't believe a year has passed, and I can't believe everything that has happened within that year. Like, it's insane. It's so crazy. Oh, look, did I show you guys what Angel got me? We exchanged gifts the day of our wedding. I don't know if I told you guys or I showed you guys, but it says always, it's like engraved and it says always Olivia. I'm gonna try to open it. It's a locket. I can't open it. Can't open it with one hand. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Look. It's a locket and it's a picture of him and me and a picture of Olivia's sonogram. Can you guys see that? Isn't that so pretty? So that's the gift that we exchanged on our wedding day. It's so pretty. So it's my locket. Never give up. With the love and support of your family, you can do anything. You'll be a mother of two before you know it. I can't wait for the day to come. Telling you guys, I cannot wait. Thank you, creationist. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, it was emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I cried like crazy, but it's beautiful. Now I have him and my little Olivia with me all the time. I hope I'm able to get this surgery soon because if I am, things will get it going. and it'll be all because of you guys. But, I guess things take time, so what's what? Hi, Desiree, welcome. Oh, nothing, just talking about how life sucks. Why? All the time. Look who wants to be a part of this video. You feed her. Feed them both. Yeah, trying really hard. I know for sure that we have to have a baby in 2020 because oh, where's that food? Go eat, go, 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 go. Go eat, go, go. We definitely need to have a baby in 2020 because it's enough already. We started trying, I'm trying to think what year we started trying. 19 We started trying, it's been 3 years, three and a half. It made 3 years in August. So it's been like in August? No, in July. We started in July 3 years ago. Yep. So imagine that. It's crazy. Mm. On another note, I do have good news. I'm finding out ways to begin this fundraiser that I want to begin for women going through what I'm going through, battling infertility, not being able to afford procedures such as IVF, surgeries like this. So I am in the works of that. Trust me and believe me when I say that it's something that I'm gonna definitely work on. I'm I've been asking around and we're definitely gonna be doing that and it's gonna be starting up slowly, but it's definitely something that I wanna do. I wanna, raise awareness to it. I wanna start a fundraiser, um, and hopefully help women all around that. Please excuse him. He's just dying. Look, this is what he wants to do. Look at that. And, help women all around that are struggling like me right now. Just like me, right now, you know, there's another woman out there, if not two, if not three, that are sitting on their couches crying the way I was and super sad the way I am and thinking, how am I going to do this so that I can just have a baby? And I want to help those women. And if, by word of mouth, people find out that I have a fundraiser and they reach out to me and they need help and I'm able to help them, then trust me when I say that I want to be that person to help them because I know what it feels like to be in that position. I am in that position right now. So it's still in the works. I promise you guys that I'm not going to give up on that. I'm not going to forget it neither. I'm going to definitely do it. I'll catch you up, Angelica. No, the surgery is not scheduled. So I was telling you guys that I got approved for the care credit, but on Tuesday I called them to schedule the appointment and they told me that they don't take care credit. And I've done multiple things to try to figure out how to go around the whole situation and how to like, you know, how to get the surgery done. I tried changing fertility clinics, but I can't. Um, I tried calling my insurance to see what options they have. There are none. I did a million and one things, and I'm at a point where now I started a GoFundMe page. So that's why I'm on here because I'm explaining to you guys why I started a GoFundMe page because they don't take care credits. So I'm not able to use that for anything at all. And it was a waste of time to even, apply because they don't take it. They just don't freaking take it. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I can't get the surgery or schedule a surgery until I got that money. Yes, that is the goal. I've been trying for 25 years and never happened. I can only do IVF because my tubes are blocked due to surgery scar tissue. Wow. Wow, Rebecca. And do you have insurance that helps you with the IVF or no? Yes, a lot of praying is definitely needed, Angelica. A lot of it. You know, what's funny is that I'm a true believer that dogs know how people feel. Because he's like always here all the time. Look at that face. Look at this cute face. Hi, praying hard for you, girl. You guys deserve to have a baby. It will all work out for the best in the end. Thank you, Shayla. Yeah, he's like, he knows. They both know. When I start crying, they're both like front and center, right in front of me, looking at me like, what do we do? They get crazy. Your baby's on your lap looking at you like, Mommy, I'm here. We'll get through this. Yeah, he is looking. Every time I speak, he's just looking at me. Oh, you love Mommy. You love me. He won't go over there to you in 2 seconds. Go ahead, try it. Call him. Jax, don't you dare. Don't leave me. He left me. What a traitor. That's nothing. That's because you never show them love. No, look, she's dirty. It's right here on top of the cage, the towel. Come here, Juno, you slob. Oh, come here. Hold on, guys. Oh, you slobbery, slobbery girl, you. Oh, yes. There goes the shaking. Oh, look who's back. What a traitor. Juno, don't do that. But yeah, guys, this is what's going on. This is it. You know what's crazy is when I spoke to you guys Monday night about this, I was like, oh my gosh, I get to schedule it. And I kept thinking to myself, like, okay, how the vlog is gonna go, because I definitely want to vlog the day of, like, when I'm going to get the surgery done, when I'm there, how I'm feeling. Like, I want to bring you guys along with me. I want you guys to be a part of it, of course. And this whole journey, you guys have been a part of it, and I'm so grateful for that. And so I was just thinking of that, and I was, I wasn't nervous anymore about getting surgery, being put to sleep, and him going in there. It's At first I was, because I'm like, oh my God, there could be scar tissue from a surgery. Like, it happens, like you guys were saying, in your own situations, and if the doctors aren't careful, they can worsen my situation rather than help it. So it's a very, obviously, if my gynecologist didn't want to do it and he said it's a complex surgery, like I don't feel comfortable doing it, then obviously, you need a specialist to do it. Then, it's obviously something that's going to make you nervous because you want a very good outcome, of course. But I wasn't nervous anymore. If anything, I was excited because I was gonna get this fixed once and for all and get it out the way so that we can finally get the ball rolling and start. By now, I thought I been have like would have been started on fertility treatments by now. Like, maybe we would have done IUI already. Maybe we would have done IVF already and started, IVF is not a walk in the park. It's injections, it's all these hormones and stuff like that. And I was like, "Okay, I'm just ready for it. I'm ready to just do this already." And that excitement just turned into complete and utter disappointment. Hi, Jessica. Hey there. What test did the doctor perform to check if fallopian tubes were blocked? HSG test, known as the dye test. I think IVF will work also. I just need this to be fixed. HSG test. That's what was done, which is also known as the dye test. When are you posting the GoFundMe? I already posted it. Look at these dogs, guys. Look, they're literally playing right on top of me. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look how they're playing. Are you kidding me? Why on top of me? Look, look at this. I'm telling you guys, they're my distraction. I love them to death. They're my distraction completely. I have details about the GoFundMe on my Instagram. It's on Angel's Facebook, and I'll put it in the description box when this video is done. So, Crystal, yes. The doctor told me that when the surgery is done, if they have to remove my fallopian tube, that we will be doing IVF after. Um, if they end up, clearing out that fallopian tube and fixing the problem at hand with that fallopian tube, then he said that we would do something like less like extreme for a treatment, for fertility treatment. So like being put on baby aspirin, progesterone, and something else, maybe an IUI to speed up the process of conceiving. But that's if he doesn't take out the fallopian tube. If he does take it out, then we would be doing IVF. So right now, I need to get the surgery done so that I can fix the problem before I conceive. Like, conceiving right now is not a good idea because we don't know how bad that tube is, and it's looking like, and it's the answer to my miscarriages is looking like it's because of that right fallopian tube for the time being, until he goes in there and really sees it, right then and there. Was the HSG test painful? It was uncomfortable more than painful. I may need to do a next cycle if not pregnant this month. I'll be donating to your fund. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate all your help. The HSG test was not painful until they had that problem where the dye wasn't going through. That's the point. Juno, stop. That's the point that it became like painful, like a really heavy heavy period cramp. That's what it felt like. I'm sorry I'm moving the phone so much. They keep playing. Stop it. But yeah. So yeah. The HSG test is more uncomfortable than anything. And it's, your nerves are what makes the whole process even worse. You know what I mean? Because you're so scared of, if it's never been done before, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what you're gonna feel, and you're always thinking everybody's different. So maybe it was painful for her, but it wasn't painful for this one. It's like different things like that. So with that being said, your nerves takes big it plays a huge role in how you feel. So it's not painful unless you have some type of blockage, in my opinion. Because the dye was struggling through to go through, so they were like pressing on my pelvis to help it kind of like get through, and that's where it was painful. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm so tired. I was working today. That's why I have my uniform on. It's almost 11. I still have my uniform on. Came home, cleaned, ate. So, and then I finally sat down and decided to do this live so that way I can explain everything that's going on and you guys weren't confused, because I had told you guys that I got approved for care credit, but it literally was for nothing. Like, literally was for nothing. Babe, maybe. I don't know if it needs to be under your name. Yeah, guys, so that's what's going on. And I wanted to update you guys. But yeah, if you guys don't have any more. hmm But if you guys don't have any more questions, then this little girl is gonna go upstairs, take a shower, and go to bed because I'm so tired. Oh, you know what's crazy is that this whole week at night I've been so nauseous. I'm not lying to you guys. And my nipples are so like sensitive and sore. And I've been having like these weird little cramps. And I'm just in my head and I'm just like, why is my body and my head playing tricks on me? Because I know for sure that I'm not pregnant. And I'm getting all these like weird feelings. Oh, sorry. And it's just like, it's so annoying. And I've been so close to taking a pregnancy test because I'm like, what if? But my period was like, let's see, if the wedding was 2 weeks ago Saturday, my period was 3 weeks ago. So I had a period 3 weeks ago. I'm supposed to get my period on the 25th, and it's always like spot on. So anyway, not taking a pregnancy test, even though I would love to just start testing again. I kind of miss it. You know how it is. Anyway, yes. So I'm gonna go upstairs, take a shower, go into my bed, snuggle up because I'm cold, and go to sleep. Tomorrow's a brand new day. So Good night, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate all your guys' support and all your help. Even if it means just sharing that link, then that would be a huge help too. Um, Thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you in my next live or my next vlog. Probably a live. Love you guys. Good night.